Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Grand Theft Auto 5. I'm the Mysterious JG. If you're watching this as they come up, you are on part 2 of a 3-episode weekend where so far all we've done is shop and ammunition, getting ready for the heist missions. I guess in fairness, Michael had some adventures where I like this idea that we're just like gonna be stumbling around drunk, triggering the,
Cousin Floyd says strip clubs objectify women, but you ain't objects. You're people.
good job, Wade. No, I like the idea of us being drunk off our asses and initiating this hugely dangerous heist mission. But where was it? Oh, there's Lester. Okay, I guess this is how we started.
So, this is it. Arr. Hope you and Michael will be able to let each other move on in peace.
I just hope he keeps his fucking mouth shut, you know? I mean, when the heat comes, and we both know we pull this off, it's gonna come.
Yes,
Well,
it will
yeah.
come, and I think that he will.
Franklin,
And Franklin what?
you gonna keep your mouth shut?
Why? Because I've squealed like a bitch so far?
Hey, you ain't
It's a good
seen
point.
nothing yet. You know, bit of heat. A few years back there in the Midwest, and your boy Michael, he changed his name.
Well, the way he tell it, it wasn't that clear.
Hey, sorry I'm late.
Oh,
I had to buy
it's
knuckle
about
dusters.
You.
Well, don't worry. Another few hours, you never have to talk about me again, Trevor.
You're the one who likes to talk. Watch your back, you two. That's all I'm saying.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
You know, I'm kind of tired of them beating this drum. It's like, yeah, we know. Like, okay, then don't work with them anymore. Like, I don't know that in the criminal world, like, you just keep calling somebody a snitch to their face and, like, you just keep doing it over and over and nothing ever comes of it. That being said, Trevor is not wrong. If he's wrong, it's in trusting Michael again, period. Like, if he's wrong, it's in being aware that he's been a snitch and unreliable in the past and talking about it while going into a situation where he could be snitched on. But it is what it is. Somebody in the comments, because I got kind of, sideways about the fact that, like, wait, how the fuck does Trevor show up? Like, you got the Maze building shootout or whatever it is. The Maze Center, the whatever plaza. And, like, Michael, Dave Norton, and Steve Haynes come under attack. I think that's the first time I've ever remembered Steve Haynes' name correctly. They all come under attack, and all this shit's going down. And then Trevor appears and helps to save the day. And I was like, how did Trevor even know to be there? Somebody points out Trevor's been watching Michael because he needs Michael alive for the heist. And it's like, okay, that made sense. Other than the fact that is he watching him 24/7? Like, how did he follow him to the Maze Center and then be like, you know what? While I'm here, like, hey, I'm following them around at nighttime. Michael's spookometer isn't going off. He has no idea that I'm observing him. But not only am I going to arrive at this place, I'm going to take it upon myself to take a sniper position in a nearby tower just in case. Like, it is stretching credulity for me. But no, there's some reason that, although it's the first time that we have any evidence of it ever happening, but the idea that he's watching Michael to make sure that the heist goes off does make some sense. It's just super convenient that the one time that we see this actually happening, and in a really stretching credulity way where he even knows to get a sniper position going, it's at that moment when it basically is the only thing that's supposed to keep Michael alive. Let's get back to the cave.
All right, enough! Thank you.
Let's not do this heist. I don't feel good about it anymore.
Okay.
I feel like the crew's falling apart,
This is it.
and it's way too dangerous.
Well, we have two options. They're both a little out there, but then again, what do you expect? Okay, option one, we hijack their armored cars. We take the crews hostage, and we infiltrate the depository. Now, once you're in there and you've got the score, we send in a team of modded cars. You load up, you get out. And we need to infiltrate the transportation grid and manipulate it to aid our escape. But option two, we cause a distraction out front. Make them think we're dumb.
Well, we've never had a problem convincing people of that.
The other guys will be drilling, taking what they can. You're gonna be the distraction.
Always the attention seeker. You know, for a guy who's always stepping on his friends to get
Oh,
ahead,
God,
he
shut
has
up,
an
Trevor.
unfortunately low sense of self-worth.
Okay, let me show you the board. To recap, these are our options.
And now I'm
We try to make the
recording in a
gold,
different
or
soundstage.
We drill a big old hole in the side of the bank and we take it out. If you're drilling a big old hole, you'll need a big old drill, a tunnel bore machine. I'll locate it, but you have to steal it and store it near the bank. They're excavating a new part of the metro network around there, so that's where you'll go in. We'll need choppers for the getaway, too. Trevor has one we can use, the other can be bought. The guys on the ground will need a getaway car, so get something fast and tough, and then modify it as much as you can to increase your chances of getting away from the cops. It's got to be stored in a parking garage near the UD. There's going to be a lot of heat, so think about that. I'm forgetting something. Oh, that's it. We'll need a train to land the gold on and take it to the warehouse. You'll have to steal it. Again, I'll send you the details. Now, if you're interested in the more subtle approach, hijacking the armored cars and so on, you've got to get some police stingers. Only cops are licensed to have them, so that's a headache of its own. What else? Oh, right, you'll need to get a hold of and mod some getaway cars. Normal suspension's gonna give out under a couple of tons of gold.
Whoa, man, a couple of tons.
4 tons in total. That's what I can get the system to divert into the cage we're hitting.
Fuck me.
Yeah, that's the point.
Okay, last thing. You remember that underpass we saw from the helicopter? Well, that's where I'll set up the smoke and mirrors to get the cops off your scent.
I've heard that before.
Michael, subtle or obvious? What's it going to be?
I feel like the one time I played this mission before in real life, I did subtle. But it still seems more fun. Let's see. Let's hit obvious real quick, because I think we get a chance to back out.
All right. We're going through the wall, so we'll just need a skeleton crew. Okay, 2 gunmen and 2 drivers. The first driver will pilot one of the choppers getting you out of there. Half the gold will be in that chopper, so these better be some safe effing hands. And the second driver's in charge of the train. I don't think we need to hire someone very expensive for this.
It ain't that complicated. Come on.
What do you mean? I didn't even get a chance.
Oh, you want him to give you the medal? Okay, well, it's gonna take a big crew. 2 gunmen, 2 drivers, and a hacker.
That's 4 versus 5. It's not that different.
With you. It helps you move the gold into the reinforced hot rods. Second gunman is there to take down the armored cars and bring the hostages to a safe house.
Yeah, I think this is more fun, actually. Yeah, we got Packy and Chef.
Hey, I used them at the jewelry store, I used them at the bureau. I'll use them here. After the bureau, I'll stick with them.
I thought we might get some different dialogue for different...
Mr. Abalaji is solid. You take him on a job, just don't ask him about the psychiatric industry.
Uh-huh. All right, Packy and Chef. Because we don't get... Yeah, we're doing the version that has the most people, and I'm using the most expensive, so we're going to get the worst payout. But again, we don't care.
And driver number 1 takes the wheel in the 4th getaway car, is going to be at the bank.
You know what? Hold up. Let's go to this one and see all the different people.
This girl, Taliana, she's supposed to be good, and she'll work for way less than she's worth, if you believe that. I'm not gonna pass her up.
Gunman 1 is with Franklin, burrowing in and pulling out the gold. Gunman 2 hits the bank lobby with you and makes it look like you're a couple of idiots trying your luck.
All right, I just want to see the little bits of dialogue. Packy and Chef. I don't think the second... I think based on what they said, this one doesn't even matter. But we'll still get the fancier one. I think she's like ultimate best driver.
Now, the hacker, they're going to break into the traffic system, buy you some time coming out of the bank, if you need it, but we might be cool.
Yeah, I think he's leveled up and now counts as being awesome.
We've been waiting our whole lives for this one. Are you sure you got this right?
No, but I mean, the hell, it's just a video game.
Okay, we need those stingers and the modified getaway cars.
I knew you'd like that.
Sounds kind of fruity, if you ask me.
Nobody asked you. Look, this is our only hope. You control traffic in this town, you control the streets. I think it could work.
It will work, as long as we're ready to move now. Come on, I'll take you to the equipment.
Oh, and I've already hired all the people that you said you wanted to hire because we're ready to move now.
Asshole. All right, let's go.
I mean, is it worth doing this one twice as the final big heist of the game? I really feel like they don't play out differently. Because in one of them, you're stealing a drill and drilling into the side of the bank, but it still turns into, like, you're escaping and you're told to up-armor a car and to get away in a car, and that's like a weird distractor so that a helicopter pilot, who's one of the side heist members, will fly to a train, which is a side heist. I think basically it's your setup missions are stealing a drill and a train. In both ones, I think the actual what you're playing is driving around with really high police attention and super powerful muscle cars that have been armored. So I don't know how much the game experience will change. Wait, what did that say for walkouts? Notice this dressing room is monitored by closed circuit TV. For walkouts, please see DJ or floater. Alright, that probably means something if you're in this industry.
Sometimes I miss the sunlight.
There's an LSPD van holding spike strips in the rear car park of the south station. I got the hacker looking for some Gauntlet muscle cars that we can modify. Expect an email about that soon. There are 4 muscle cars. We're going to... Okay, hold on. No, it's an email. He went from text to email now. I'm going to stand in the rain and read it. 4 muscle cars are going with the Bravado Gauntlets. I modded one and the tests were... Wow, he is fast. Like, hey, in the 3 minutes that have passed since we were talking, I have modified a Bravado Gauntlet muscle car, which I didn't even have access to previously. We just need 3 more. Hacker pulled some images from the CCTV network showing models in LS. They got average skills, so please. And so picks aren't the best or worst. With a little detective work, you should be able to find them. Any 3 gauntlets will do if these ones don't work out. Get them, take them to the LS conflict promoting. Picks from below. I wonder if that means they're just going to actually be marked on the map for us. Because we got heist setup missions. I'm guessing, yeah, Pillbox Garage was one. Oh, that's the towing. So they gave us pictures, but I think maybe... No, never mind. This may in fact be a separate mission. Because we have to get the cars, and what else do we need to get in this version? Because we're going to get a computer hacker. Like, I think maybe it's just the cars we steal for the setups here.
Mirror Park. If you have a request, we don't take emails or greets or even phone calls. Get a fountain pen.
Oh, that's right. The police van is... Probably it should be Franklin doing this. Especially because he's already familiar with the old towing garage here. Oh, come on.
What the hell?
Just chill out, guys. I just broke it. Like, I should have... I didn't bother to pull up my car, but that's what I should have done. Oh, wow. The cops are... Well, never mind. This is where I should have come to get here anyway. Because this is the vehicle we need to steal. I guess I'll top off my obey and survive instead of protect and serve. Get it? Like, I laughed, and then like, before I could stop myself, I said obey and survive. Like, like, I was halfway through saying the word protect before I realized how dopey that was and decided to say get it at the end. Alright, well, I have no idea where they want us to take the vehicle, but it probably is a unique garage set up just for this mission, so I'll, I won't bother trying to drive anywhere particular. I'll just try to evade the police and let them tell me where we're going in a moment. Alright. Titanium Infinity Exhaust. What? What does that mean? Well, whatever. I gotta go, well, there's no point in getting up armored now, because we may take, like, a little single tick of bullet damage, as though that's this minor thing, while stealing those cars. But, we gotta steal 3 cars. There's no particular reason that Michael should have been the one to steal the police cruiser, but I now have the sense that just so everybody is participating, everybody should steal 1 car. So let's have Michael steal a car, and then we'll switch off. Franklin will have the easiest time with... Although stealing the cars may be really easy. If there was a mission that was going to have a challenge factor, it would be the steal the police car. And my plan was drive a car up to that wall, hop on the car, hop on the wall, dive into the police yard. But then I guess I just got noticed stealing a car within a visual distance. Like, somebody happened to be glancing into the yard. But then, oh, we're just parking it right here. Okay, well, yeah, why not have a stolen police vehicle really close to our getaways, our hideout? Oh, cool, it's a gremlin. Not a scratch, escapee, whatever. D-Class Rhapsody.
Lester, I got the spike strips we need.
Good. Now, once we have all the modified gauntlets, we take this score.
Alright, I remember one of them was near the pillbox garage, which I think is, that's, it may not show up for us here. The pillbox garage is, yeah. Pillbox garage was, Trevor's, so I'm not sure it's going to show up on the minimap for anyone else. Not quick save, damn it. Although I didn't even realize there is a quick save button. Alright, hold on. Before I get a music strike here, let's shut off the radio now so I can think. Pillbox Hill, multi-story car park downtown. Okay. That seems like it. I don't have a guide open, but that seems like about it. Now it doesn't feel right on the map. Well, Pillbox Hill and downtown. No. Oh, here. Yeah, it is up here somewhere. Okay. I think that's pretty close. I might not have the exact right point on the map, but once I'm there, I can look around for a multi-story car park. And in the meantime, I get to enjoy driving a Gremlin. As this guy points, this guy being Lester, points out, any gauntlet will do. It's not a common car, but they can appear. We may be able to buy them online through the like fancy web-based car purchasing site, although it seems like that probably the game doesn't penalize this. It seems like it would be a bad idea to have an online purchase record of buying a really rare muscle car that is then immediately used in a heist. Is that a car park there? And I gotta find a way to get off of this road and into that neighborhood, because now I'm stuck on fucking... I think that's part of a mission later. Possibly the one that we're on now. Okay. Yeah, I gotta get off of the main highway and into being able to navigate downtown. So let's get back towards where I thought this was, which is somewhere down here. I have not at this point bothered to break out a because obviously this game is massively popular. I could find, I'm sure, multiple YouTube videos on exactly where these cars are, but for now I'm just still trying to figure it out manually. This is a real life traffic pattern that I've never understood. The like the elevated and the like. Never mind. That whole thing there with the, is that the car park? That's a building under construction. That is a parking building, but I don't think it's the one they're talking about. Oh, that looks right. There's like a bit of red in the coloration on the car park. What? I wonder if we're going to get a notification. Oh, that's probably it right there. I guess this isn't it. It sure looks like a car that isn't normally going around spawning. This is a Dubashi Mascaro.
Including the tired old adage that we're going to pull out of this financial shithole.
As I was enjoying driving the Gremlin, let's drive this fancier car around as we look for the specific fancy car that Lester wants. You are probably not it. I'm just trying to think, would we get a special message? You are close to a car that can be used. Yeah, I didn't think this was it, but it was possible. But it's a multi-level car park, so not to worry. It is a preternaturally empty in the GTA style. Ooh, there's a... That could be a super cool car to upgrade right there. Didn't tell us what story it was on, did it? That might have been handy if it did. Oh, well, we do get a picture of the actual car that I should probably look at. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe we don't get a picture of what this actual car looks like. Bravado gauntlets. Save a little time, I guess, if between this video and the next video I just open up a guide, because now it's like I'm pretty sure we're in the right multi-story car park, but if I knew which level to search, it would save some driving around looking at, hey, that car looks fancy, is it the right car? We've also had nothing parked up on these upper levels. I'm doing crock-pot chili for dinner, and I can smell it, and it is going to be delicious. I'm a little worried I added too much hot sauce to it. You know, you can always add more at the end, but I don't like adding it by the bowl. I'd rather just get it all cooking. But it is possible I put in too much. That's got to be it right there, right? I know this is a terrible idea, but I feel like they set it up for you to do it. I feel like they set it up for it to be survivable. I know it's a terrible idea, but they set it up. They put it here for us to do it. I'm trying to pull back on the stick in case that does anything with getting the wheels to land.
What is this bullshit?
Why did I do that? What is this bullshit?
Somebody's gotta do it.
Alrighty. Let's see if there's a ammunition on the way. There's one right off to the side, because what we're going to do is Michael is going to take care of the place while the master's away by topping off the tiny little bit of armor he lost. And then we'll use Trevor and Franklin to steal the other two Bravado gauntlets.
Hey, you going to that opening?
Okay, just don't despawn. Just don't despawn.
Hello. We have lots of options for the mature gentleman. Bullets just bounce off.
Do I not? I thought I lost armor. That's why I was buying it. Because I'd already lost some armor health. Either armor doesn't work the way I thought it did, or it all has to be degraded before you can buy more. Well, whatever. I took a tiny little hit. I got shot once. Big whoop. I mean, we didn't even need body armor to survive that pathetic bullet that was pumped into our body by the police. do appreciate that our high setup mission was Trevor drunkenly stumbling into Lester already waiting for him at the place he was presumably going to go puke on his way to crashing on a couch because he was so drunk. Alright, so this video is going long and it's just heist setup, but could have been worse. Our heist setup could have involved something actually probably would have been more interesting for our heist setup missions to have been stealing a train and stealing a drill. I wonder if we're going to have to actually mod them. I think we will, actually. 'Cause there's probably like mods you can't normally get, like purchase vehicle mods required for the job. Gold preparation. Heist prep. Armor. Bulletproof tires. Tinted windows. Turbo. Alright, we can go save this somewhere and move on with our lives. Tinted windows, extra cool for driving around in the dark. From out of the dark. Bulletproof tires, like I don't know how much difference that makes. Either none, or I suspect a great deal. Because I think the physics in this game are, like, sometimes your tires get shot out. Like, I've been in a situation where, yeah, like, I've had my tires shot out in-game. So, like, the idea that your tires are bulletproof, I don't know how realistic that is as a mod, that you can have bulletproof tires, or that the car would handle the same on tires that are bulletproof. I would assume that was a much more rigid material. GTA games have always made me wonder about, you know, anytime you pass these little, because, I mean, America, like, our urban settings are full of little, like, there used to be some kind of industrial-type business here, and they're not in business anymore, or when they're not in operations, like, at certain times of day or year, they just look like rusted-out ruins. I remember being in the, like, I was a student in the UK, and there was a gate that I would pass on the way back and forth between the apartment and where I lived that said, "Keep clear, this gate in constant motion." It was, yeah, I don't know why that needed to be touched that many ways before it would open. But I remember a gate on like an industrial, like a chain fence that would slide open and close, and said, "Stay clear, gate in constant use." And it was like this sign and everything was all rusted over. Not a scratch? No. Pimped out? Yes. Mapped? I guess you get mapped for using one of the ones that was listed in the map. There's no particular reason to, Oh, I'm dialing Lester. I was wondering why I suddenly started calling.
Hey, Lester. First gauntlet's ready to go.
All right, that's good work.
So I think the thing to do now is to switch to Trevor and not even to save. I'm just going to call it a video, and when we come back next time, we will steal gauntlets with Trevor and Franklin. Mapped bonus, I'm assuming, is... Please find your weekly income. The mapped bonus, I'm assuming, comes from using one of the ones that was provided to us. Can I steal Michael's car? Oh, it's not actually Michael's car. That would have been fun, though. Yeah, but presumably if you use the ones from that email, then you get a special, you know, you need that to get gold mission on the heist setup, gold medal on the heist setup, huzzah. But yeah, when we come back next time, hopefully within the span of one video, Trevor and Franklin will steal their cars. I have to decide whether I feel like looking up a video or just trying to figure it out. Maybe we'll just try to figure it out. Maybe we won't. Maybe we will. Maybe now. Anyway, come back next time, and I think we'll finish up the heist missions. See you then.